Thanks so much for joining us again this week. And we also want to say thanks because our videos have gone over 1,000 views. So thanks a lot. It was really cool and really fun. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
We're coming to you again from Crete. It's our last week in Crete.
We loved it here. Yeah, it's great. We highly recommend it.
We're going to be talking to you about a couple things. One of our favorite topics, wine, Airbnbs, and the dreaded potty training. Why not do potty training while you're traveling, just to make it a little bit more crazy? This last week we did wine tasting in one of the most beautiful regions that we've ever been to. We've gotten to travel and see lots of different places to try wine, and this was one of the most spectacular for sure as far as the way the countryside looked.
We learned that a big portion of the wine in Greece is produced here on Crete. So for the entire country, it's coming from an island. So it was really fun going into, we drove kind of through the middle of the island and the terrain was gorgeous. I mean, you said it's one of the top most beautiful views you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah. So we were told that the oldest wine press in the world was found here on Crete. And so we went out on an adventure to try and find it. Oh my gosh.
It was an adventure.
Trying to find this place was ridiculous. Like, there were no signs. It was in the middle of nowhere, but it was actually really cool. By the time we finally did track it down, they were closed. So we had to improvise. So this is where the ancient wine press is said to be. It's really cool looking here. Thanks for joining me.
I have to brag on Crete for one thing especially. They have great selection of Airbnbs here. Like, there are so many awesome choices and
way better than the hotels we found.
oh man.
The one we're in right now, super sketchy. We're only here one day because then we hop a plane tomorrow morning, but
we won't mention the
4 stars means different things here.
Okay, so Airbnbs are the way to go on Crete. Trust us on this one. Unless you're going to a 5-star hotel, which
I don't know, we're in a 4-star.
Make sure it's actually like a 10-star hotel, probably.
Yeah.
We just traveled to 15 countries in 6 weeks without taking much of a breather. So we booked this place for 6 nights straight, and it turned out to be an awesome decision. But we watched the sunset every night. We watched the stars come out, and I haven't seen stars like that in a really long time.
I've never seen that many satellites and shooting stars.
Yeah, it was just...
It's really cool. On the island, like, there's a lot of places where there's not a ton of light pollution, so you can see
some crazy stars.
So one of the cool things about being up there kind of away from the city and away from all the tourism is it was pretty quiet. And so on the evenings we would go out, we'd watch the sunset, and then we'd like just hang out with Avery. And yeah, I'm no astronomer. I took astro in college, so I know maybe just a little bit. So when Avery asked what the moon was, we told her, of course.
Avery, what's the moon made out of?
So we were crazy and decided to do this 3-day potty training. It includes a ton of snacks. Can't leave your house for 3 days.
A lot of drinks.
A ton of drinks. Lots of movies. And just hanging out, having a good time. So it's actually, from that standpoint, it's kind of fun just hanging out together.
It was the perfect place to do it, actually.
Yeah, and then every 15 minutes you ask your kid if they need to go to the bathroom, which, if my math is correct, that's 192 times in 3 days. That's a lot of asking if somebody needs to go potty.
Do you have to go potty?
Do you need to go to the bathroom? Actually, it went really well. We found this inflatable potty when we were in Helsinki, and this thing was unreal. So Avery was afraid of a big toilet, and we had this inflatable, and she just sat right down on it and thought it was the best thing in the world.
Yeah, she loved it. She loved it. And we also used bribery.
Yeah.
We're guilty of that.
Yeah. M&M's, great bribery technique.
Don't judge us.
Now she'll go on a regular toilet, but we bring the inflatable toilet whenever we're traveling around. So if we're going down to the beach.
Easy. Just packs up all small and light and comes with us. We have it for sale in our shop on our website through our Amazon affiliate page. So go on there if you want to
Yeah. Again, for our final week in Crete, if you've never been here, we really do recommend it. It lived up to all of our expectations, and we had pretty high expectations.
Yeah.
It's a great place for family. It's a great place for wine, for food, to meet new people. It's a big island, so you don't get island fever.
So it was a little bit risky to go out on a limb and book an entire month on Crete, where we haven't been before, but I'm really, really glad we did. We did not run out of things to do. We still really love it here, and it's our last day, so it's great.
So where are we headed next?
We're heading to Dubai.
Thanks again for joining us for another crazy week of adventure.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Oh, you want to go potty in your little one? There you go. Avery's blowing up her potty. So it comes with bags that insert into it, so you're not having to constantly wash out the actual
this
potty.
thing is actually really clean. The bags that you put inside, you just throw
Should I
away.
blow it up for you? Here.
Here are the bags.
There you go. That's our potty.
Ta-da!
You ready to go use it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Happy potty.
Live action right now.
Potty training works.
Yeah! If we can do it, anyone can do it.
We never successfully potty trained our dogs, so.
I just went pee-pee.
You went pee-pee?
Yay!
Candy.
That's so great.
That was a good time.